Welcome to the Behavioral Finance Session 8, where we will be discussing on the bias called the illusion of control. People have a lot of illusion of control on the things that happening in their life. They feel they have a high command over there and they can overcome any problem easily because they feel as if they do have some divine power or the a thing or the some superior intellect or some superior power so that they can control the things on the time. And this illusion of control during the uncertainty and stress used to become very high, and because of that, because the people become complacent, sometimes they don't prepare also, so they become blind to the some of the situation. And this illusion of control is uh, this we can see in the stock market behavior. Let us understand this one of the game called the snake and ladder game. In the snake and ladder game, you cannot have any control over the whole outcome. You are forced to just you have to on the basis of the outcome of the dice, but still people feel that by playing that game thousands of times they can have a control, they can understand how to play that game. There is nothing, you may do any number of practice, but it is a game of mere chance. There is no role of intelligence. Similarly, there are certain part of the life which are of chance. There are to some extent where we can put our intelligence. So there is the game of card where there is a part of intelligence plus some chance is there. So, but still, feeling that just by practicing we can have a control over the chance, it is the wrong notion. And because of this, many people feel and get into some sort of the complacency in their life regarding the facing the outcome. So this is regarding the Bachchan avoids the cricket watching, obtains home team match. So, as per the Bachchan statement to the Times of India, I normally do not watch tennis matches because I have this superstition that India will lose if I watch the match. And Bachchan, among the business and Bollywood actors, he used to confess, and he's not doing just because that he don't like the match. It's just because of solidarity. He feel as if he is watching, somehow something is happening, India is getting defeated, it's better that if I'll not watch, then India will win, or there is a high chance India will win, I'll go through the news. And this kind of control or this kind of thinking always used to be with us also. Similarly, quite often I also used to think, why should I watch? And if I watch, then India used to lose the match. Even I remember the match against the New Zealand in semi-final. So I was just thinking, if I'll just avoid watching, if I'll just avoid, then if I'll see the news, India may be able to win. But sometimes this process of thinking when the matches are going on thousands kilometer apart, sitting at my room and watching the game, how I am interfering the game and focus of the Virat Kohli or Rohit Sharma. So that is, but still, all of us have a strong illusion of control regarding this cricket match game, and similarly that we used to take it forward for our so many things in the life. So illusion of control, it is being formulated by the famous psychologist and the professor of Harvard and the L.L. Langer, and she told that people used to overestimate their feeling that they can control the surrounding or the situation or the external thing. So we do have a control over our internal, and if you have developed more positive thinking of controlling of your internal thinking or behavior or the feelings or the reaction, if the more and more you develop that confidence, more and more you can succeed. But if you feel more dominating to the external thing and without having a proper control over the self, then sometime it happen, people used to keep waiting for the miracle without doing anything. So illusion, although the people are likely to overestimate their control when the situations are heavily chance determined, they also tend to underestimate their control when they actually have it. Quite often we do have a control over ourselves and to control over the situation. But quite often, because of the failure, continuous failure, or continuous the stereotype of thought that no, my luck is not favoring. I'm anytime I go, I face some sort of unfortunate event or some sort of accidental thing happen, and I used to lose. Then this thinking process, this got habituated, and we don't try, and we, even if the things are under my control, I just lose because that I feel I do not have the control. So overestimating the control over the situation and underestimating the control over the self to face the situation, both are creates problem in the financial decision, which runs contrary to the some theories of illusion and it adaptiveness. So random event, like those who used to play gamble, and if they have succeeded gamble in number of times, they develop a more illusion of control than those who have not succeeded. And because of that past success and the past confidence of getting success, the person feel that even if they will do play in the stock market, the luck or the random event will keep on favoring there because they are the luckiest most. So this happened in my like I remember when the decision come, when there are a lot of effort and your sacrifice and your contribution need in your life. Sometimes people used to wait for the miracle. They feel that okay, I have, and I remember if you succeed any chance event and just you cross the event with some sort of high risk of failure but still you could able to succeed, then you develop your illusion control very high, so that you in the next exam or the next event you feel even if you don't prepare. I remember during my graduation in certain course I got some good marks and very good marks, then my preparation was not that good. Then I developed a false sense of belief that okay, my I can do miracle even in spite of a very few hours of effort. So then I feel that okay, I can cross the IAS exam, toughest exam, because it is a mere event of chance and you have to just choose the multiple choice for the prelims. And I felt okay, I my luck is very strong, I can able to cross those exams, whether it is a cat exam, whether it is IAS preliminary exam. The matter of chance, if you have the experience of winning the chance event, then you feel I can also easily crack down those exams. So same way the person used to think they can do very good in the chance event kind of the mutual fund or stock investment or any kind of their hedging and options derivative. They feel they can play with the gold or the forex market also. People are more likely to show control when they have more answers right at the beginning than at the end, even when the people had the same number of correct answers. So out of 10, if I am answering just 3 questions at the end, I will have a loss of I will have less illusion of control. But if I continuously give the three answer at the beginning, then I develop okay, I can do something. So this is the way the event that so illusion of control person feels sitting at the room taking care of all the technology. They can start controlling the whole universe, the stars, the air, the rivers, the everything that moving around. They can have a control, and that illusion of control used to dominate in the stock market also. And the person he jumps into without thinking much about, because he feels that he can have a command over the situation. So this is a experiment being done in 1975, and this experimented about a significant number of presumably intelligent Yalis. It is a Yale College students experiment. So they believe that their performance could improve through practice and would have been hampered if they had been distracted. So means the intended toss outcome head or tail they can get through thousands of time of practice. They can get if they want to head, if they want to get tail, but they need to have focus. See, even if the such intelligent group of students have some sort of their preconceived notion regarding the random chance And I do have also, while playing the dice, when I throw the dice, it is a better chance that I can get 6 or 5 or 2, whatever I feel to get. And I don't know, I feel I have some sort of miracle throwing tactics. So illusion of control, the person, they do not have control over their self, but they feel they assume the control of the millions. So, but they cannot control their small thought process and the habits and the behavior. So illusion of control person, the repercussion of that, they underestimate the risk. They do have a wrong forecast bias, so they do have a lot of overconfidence. That is the outcome of this. And this kind of bias, whether overconfidence, illusion, self-control bias, optimism bias, they together control the investment decision also. So this cognitive and emotional bias control. So behavioral biases are emotionally adversely affected your investment decision that is being checked sometime. And those who are having illusion of control and they have faced losses, so they feel that sleeping on the bed, thinking, dreaming, and they feel that if something will happen, the lottery will come and he or she will win thousands of dollars at a time, the whole thing will get changed, and he keep on worrying more, but less, and panic will be more also, but he will be preparing the less. So, but there are a group of, it's not that illusion of control, they do have a less faith on the self that they can control. That creates a problem. So that the depressed people believe they have no control in the situation where they actually do. So their perception is not more accurate overall. So the Dykeman and the group, the faculty, they researcher, they wrote this about, and see, we do have a control over our learning, over our investment, over our buying and selling. We can have a control over our patience, coordination, hedging, and behavior process that we can do, that is under our control. But without having that patience, without having that understanding of the fundamental market flow or the situation, without having the right time buying or right time selling, we keep on blaming and we deficit or fatalism we create, that creates a loss of control. That is also a negative side of the, and sometimes we create a lot of mental barriers. The barriers, the psychological barriers of low self-confidence, lack of self-esteem, most of the time they are driven by the crowd. They don't believe on the self. Whatever the crowd say, they surrender to the crowd. Lack of free thoughts, dominated, suppressed, suffering from the anxiety leading to overreaction or the underreaction. They used to be hyperactive or they used to be underactive, underreactive. They don't act, and sometimes they become too much. So this is the way the bad effect of the illusion of control. Argue that lot of bad effect that we saw. So illusion of control may cause insensitivity to feedback, impaired learning, predisposed toward the greater objective risk taking, since the subjective risk will be reduced by the illusion of control. Those who were more prone to the illusion of scored significantly lower on the analysis, risk management, and contribution to the profit. They also earned significantly less. So this all about they underestimate the risk and also sometimes overestimate the risk and they don't act. So many situations where the hardly there used to be any risk, but the loss of illusion of control also overestimate the risk, and sometimes that because of that they don't try, and sometimes they ridicule the risk. That is also bad, and sometimes people feel that throughout analysis, through much so much reading, chart analysis, going through the technical may leads to the profit is going in the market. It's not dependent on how much I'm reading now. So once I've invested, too much analysis will not going to give me benefit. The same thing will be the full of worry but not initiative, waiting for the miracles as if everything is controlled. So unconscious chain or the cycle, the technology we are controlled by, and too much hedonism, we are illusion of control. We feel we control the world, but unconsciously we are getting controlled by so many things, so many social media influence, so many, we are so many addicted, so much addicted, we cannot survive or think. We feel alone, very difficult, hedonism and the faults and the illusion. And those who suffer from this kind of hedonism, gluttony, they become impatient to earn good amount of money in a short period of time. So these are the bad habits, addiction, yeah, the attachment, social media and pleasure and hedonism, they are unconsciously controlling our life and we don't understand, but we still feel that no. So that we need to take care. The total control we have saving asset and allocation, behavior, some control on the employment and longevity, no control over the market and politics. So for the time being, we have to focus on the self and we should focus on the area where we can control. Let us wait for the assignment. The assignment, what we need to do about. So during my research, I asked some of my friends, do you feel that just by identifying the right number, the lucky number in the lottery, can you able to get the chance of success can be increased? So many of them told yes. I know if I'll take the right numbers, those number will be chances of those number will be very high. So, but this is the way the people have their control. They have their illusion of control. Let the do the assignment. Write down the illusion of control in your own words. How illusion of control can be dangerous in the investment and financial decision. Go through some of the theories and biases connected to the illusion of control, because illusion of control is not alone, it is connected with the overconfidence and other biases also. So let us go to the questions. So questions are why and how people develop illusion of control. Go through one observation and experience and write. How to get rid of illusion of control. Set the examples, the situation when does the political leaders feel he or she has control. Write down the famous personality whom you like and feel they are free from the illusion of control and justify those person acts. So thank you. Thanks for watching. Hope all of us